NICH wins the 2019 Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge. After 4 grueling days of canoeing from the foot of the Hawksworth Bridge in San Ignacio to the Civic Center in Belize City via the Belize River, brothers Ephraim, Felix and Henner Cruz are repeat champions, beating out some 60 other trios of competing paddlers in the 22nd edition of the canoe race.
We just wanted to hang with the guys and bring it here to the tape, but when we got into the canal, we saw that we could get away, so that's what we did. We just took it.
From day one, NICH was able to create a 3-minute, 10-second gap, making them poised to take the title once again. But the teams of Crunch Time and ICJ Referendum Unit were not giving up that easily. Crunch Time had to repair its canoe, which broke during the first leg. It was the second longest stretch, and Jerry Cantor spoke of having to bail out the canoe while paddling to the finish line.
This is one of the hardest stretch, so we knew this stretch would take off enough energy from all team, not only from one team. We gotta go home and work on our canoe because this morning we had an incident and our canoe break, so we gotta go and fix that first before we take any other decision for tomorrow.
You think that was what played a hamper on you guys today?
Well, actually yes, because the water was going in and it was too much water for us to be bailing out, and so it keep us back a little bit, but everything is in the race.
You guys came right behind NICH. I think it's a 3-minute gap. How do you intend to close that in the next couple legs?
Well, we know 3 minutes gap is a lot of time to put on those guys, but nothing is impossible, so we'll go and give our all and see what we can do in the last 3 days.
And fully motivated for day 2, Crunch Time would go on to win the second leg, which ended in doublehead cabbage. It was a race to the finish line with the ICJ Referendum Unit team. NICH came third. Tariq Thompson says that unlike the other teams, which had almost 6 months to prepare, they were late in getting sponsorship and had only a month and a half of training. Although fatigued with blistered hands, this area is his team's stomping grounds, and they were ready to show it.
Basically, we had a good start this morning, but like I said, the guys are much stronger than us. They had more training, so that was expected. Today was a kind of longish, but we let them get away too far, so by the time we tried to chase back, it was too late.
And so going into the final day of the competition, NICH led overall by a 10-minute gap over Crunch Time and the ICJ Referendum Unit teams, who were neck to neck in the race for second place. There was a hiccup reaching the Halover Creek, and it cost the ICJ team, but they nevertheless fought to the end. It was an impressive show of sportsmanship and talent by these paddlers who throughout the race demonstrated their tenacity and love for the sport.
The weather was with us, but just basically the headwind was massive coming down to Belize City. The wind was really hard against us, so it was that make it a little bit challenging as well.
We were in third place. The second place team stopped for the service and we couldn't come across them, and NICH just went and they slowed down, and it's hard to overtake in that canal, so we couldn't come around, and we wanted to come around and try to catch them back, but the team were in front of us, and it was really hard to come around.
No stranger to the sport is Armin Lopez, who has won 10 of the 20 years that he has competed in the canoe competition. Paddling for PACT this year in the male category, Lopez says that his family has several athletes in the sport.
Would you ever ride in the Masters?
Yes, I won one year last year with my dad.
You won last year as Masters with your dad, and now as well you have children involved in this race.
Yes, I got my son paddling with Mr. Dean Williams' son, and I want to say thanks to PAC and all the team that came out, because without them, they big you up, they make you get strong. You don't know from where you get strength, but thanks to them.
Slim and trim like Guava Lim, which had the youngest paddlers ages 15 and 12, won their intramural category, which is for students between 14 and 24. They also placed 12th overall out of the 61 teams that competed this year. Duane Moody for News 5.